Good day. In this video we're going to look at an application of a word sum where we use a parabola to solve the problem. If you type in the words parabola word sum application, you will find more of these examples. Please stop this video and read this problem carefully on your own. I will read it to us, but it'll be going too fast. It says here, Susan, an enthusiastic basketball player, is practicing her shooting. She throws from a point 1.7 meters from the floor. Each throw follows the path of a parabola. One of her throws, the ball reaches its maximum height of 3.1625 meters when it has covered a horizontal distance of 3 meters. Unfortunately, the ball does not go into the basket, but hits the front of the rim, which is 3 meters above the floor. Determine how far Susan is from the rim. That is the horizontal distance between Susan's hand and the front of the rim. In a good question, they will usually give us a small picture on the side that we can correlate the information with the picture. In any word sum, you should actually read the question a few times. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to put this information into the picture quickly. So it says here that she throws from a point 1.6 meters from the floor. So the height from the floor up, where the ball leaves her hand, is 1.6 meters. It also says that at some stage there is a throw that reaches a maximum height of 3.1. So we'll have a maximum height here. It forms a parabola the way the ball is changing its height. And they also say that it hits the rim here 3 meters above the ground. So we have a starting number, we have a maximum that they're talking about, we have a shape of a parabola, and we have a height where it hits the rim. I always redraw my parabola on the Cartesian plane in the first quadrant, because word sums can only be in the first quadrant. Then I take the y-axis as the height of the ball, and I take my x-axis as the horizontal distance the ball has traveled, and I have to set up all this information. So it starts at no distance being traveled, and her hand is 1.7 meters. The maximum height they're giving us is after 3 meters, is 3.1625 meters high. And they also give me the height, in other words, the y value of the beginning of the rim. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the equation of this parabola. Because they gave me the turning point and another point, I'm going to use the turning point formula. Then I will fill in the values of the turning point that they gave me into its appropriate positions. The 3 goes in the place of the P, and the 3.1625 goes into place of the Q. Then I'll fill in the other coordinate that they gave me, 0 and 1.7 that I worked out. The 0 goes in the place of X, and the 1.7 in the place of Y. And then I solve for A. Firstly, I worked out this bracket. Then you minus the 3.1625 on the other side. Then you divide by 9, and you get the value of A. You substitute the A back in there. And then you have your final equation. This equation then is the equation of the height of the ball above the floor. In other words, that line that we have over there. And now the question asks us, what is the distance of this blue arrow here? In other words, the distance from her hand to the front of the rim, the horizontal distance there. So they're asking us the x value, and they gave us the y value, which is 3. So now we take this 3 that they gave us as the height of the rim, we put it in the place of y in my equation, and work out what the x value will be. Just solve this equation. First minus this on this side. Then you divide this number in here. Then you square root the 1. Just remember the plus minus. And you work out the value of x. So x will be 2 or x will be 4. Now if you look at your picture again, you'll see that x will be 2 round about here. That was on the way up with the ball. Then x is 3 here at the maximum, and then it's coming down again. So x must be 4 on this side. I say again, there's 2 places where x will be 3 meters high. It'll be over here at 2, or goes past 3 and comes down again at 4. So here, it'll be 3 meters high, 4 meters from here. Now remember that in any word sum, you have to write a word sentence as your answer. So your final answer here will be the horizontal distance from her hand to the front of the rim is 4 meters. Please indicate whether you liked or disliked this video. You can also send any other problems that you have to this number with a WhatsApp. State your problem and we will look at it and make a video and post it for free on this channel so that other people can benefit from your question.